from working late to overscheduling your social life, well, most of us have experienced the backlash from burnout.
Yeah, sure, but sometimes daily life demands that we overextend ourselves. So how can we make being productive pain-free? Well, for more on this, we're joined by author and psychologist Margie Warrell. Great to have you on the show again, Margie.
It's good to see. I know, I've missed you.
What are the signs that you are on the edge of burning out?
Yeah, look, I think if you're not sleeping well, if you're not eating well, and if you're not thinking well, so you're overwhelmed, you're distracted, you're feeling stressed out, you lose your keys and you lose your temper, there's some signs you're heading towards burnout.
Okay, so let's get some tips then so that you can sidestep burnout. How important are boundaries?
Look, we talk this term boundaries. We talk a lot about, what is it to have boundaries. I think particularly women, because we like to people please and we like to take care of others, yes. It's very easy for our boundaries to be encroached on because, we teach people how to treat us, and a lot of women kind of have set themselves up for, oh, could you do me a favour? Would you mind dropping this off? Would you mind picking this up? Would you mind helping me out? So setting boundaries is really about just creating time in your life for you to do and spend or do nothing on whatever looks after you and your highest priorities, because otherwise other people's needs and their priorities are going to encroach on yours.
How do you do that without feeling bad though?
Yeah, well,
like we talk about being a mum or whatever, I always think, oh, I feel a bit bad, I feel a bit guilty.
Yeah. And and I think women, we struggle with that. It's like the working mother's guilt. I think we struggle more with that. And part of that is because we feel like we have to be often all things to all people, and we want to be a good friend, and we want to be a good mum, and we want to be part of the school community. And so I think getting really clear about what does it take for me to be whole and to feel good. And if saying yes to one more commitment is going to encroach on that, or it's going to take away too much time, then I'm not looking after anyone. It's sort of like put your own oxygen mask on first. So I think just getting clear about, before you say yes to something, where is that saying no to yourself?
What about technology? It's all-encompassing. It's around us. It's with us all day, every day, and all night, every night. Don't tell me to switch my phone off, because what if someone does a better Instagram shot than me? Are you going to tell me to turn my phone off at night? Is that what you're going to tell me?
No, well, look, Larry, I think you're probably a lost cause, so I'm not going to tell you anything.
I'm burnt out times 10.
Yeah, no, but we do live in this incredibly overwired world, and I know it's so easy to wake up first thing in the morning, check Instagram or Facebook and emails, and we get caught up to the point that you can wake up I can sometimes wake up at night going, oh, I wonder if anyone in the US has emailed me overnight, and it's 3 in the morning. I've got my watch on, so that's my hair pasta freckle for 3. But I think taking time away from technology, I'll go out for a walk and go, I am leaving my phone at home. I mean, whatever's going to happen in the time that I'm out. But sometimes I think we have to be really deliberate, because we do get a little micro hit of endorphins each time we check our devices. Yeah. And taking time away and unplugging can be really liberating and help us realise the world isn't going to fall apart because we aren't sitting there responding, instantaneously.
I don't totally agree with that. I think the world will fall apart if I don't have my phone.
Okay.
Just quickly, what is the biggest mistake that we make?
When it comes to
not looking after ourselves.
I simply think it's not being really intentional about doing things that help to nurture us, body, mind and spirit, on a really regular basis. So, I wrote a blog post recently on just creating rituals in your life, habits, whether it's getting up in the morning and stretching or going for a run or writing in a journal or meditating, whatever it is, but just making those things just habitual parts of your life, because that sets us up to cope with everything else better when we take that time for ourselves regularly.
Good advice, Margie. Thank you.
Great to see you, Margie.
You
Thanks
too.
very much.
Turn
I was
your
going to say,
phone off.
Sally's never looked like she's about to burn out, but having spent a couple of hours here on the couch with me, you look a bit stressed. Yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe a little massage,
Thanks,
between the ad breaks.
We'll see you soon. All right.
Larry, a massage.